Hello guys, good morning everyone from my side. I am Mohammed Shan and today I hope that you imagine this scene. See, it's Ramadan. The sun has just set and the families are waiting together to do iftar. They are thinking that after a long day of tiredness and hungerness, they would open their fast using a drink. And the debate starts here that what drink should they use. Most of them replies that they should use cold fizzy drinks because they are everywhere and they did a lot of promotion and they are very tasty and they are very sweet also, so it makes a great combination. But if we look forward, then we see that this story becomes more complicated when you compare to others and check whether this is a great option or not. So let's see. So see guys, when it comes to soda, most soda drinks are made up of carbonated water and a lots of sugar. In fact, a bottle of soda which is around 250 ml or maybe 500 ml can contain sugar which is several teaspoons, and this is the reason why it tastes sweet and gives an instant burst of energy. But the energy that you gain after consuming soda drinks is not essential and it does not last very long. Often the doctors and health recommended experts and the people those who do research related to health, they give tips to related to health. They often suggest that we should not drink those drinks in the huge amount and we should only use them in moderation. Despite this, because of their great taste and since they taste very sweet, they are heavily advertised and they are easily available in all the markets in around the world. See, long before those soft drinks existed in the Ramadan culture, people used to make some traditional dishes with some healthy ingredients. They use natural ingredients such as herbs, fruits and floral extracts. They use this to make things which were great in taste and they were very healthy also. Out of these things, one thing, and that was Ruafza, which became very popular in South Asian countries. Now see, this Ruafza is made up of red syrup and actually red rose syrup, and it tastes very sweet. For making it, people usually applies it with using cold water or maybe milk sometimes, and they call it sharbat, which in their language means tasty juice. What makes this drink Ruafza special is not because of its taste but because its cultural significance. For many family and people, when they see a bottle of Ruafza or maybe glasses of Ruafza lying on the table or whenever they see that, they always often they remind their families gatherings, their childhood memories and all that nostalgia that they used to gain previous years ago. So in current time, Ramadan's most popular drink is Ruafza. Yes, it is indeed Ruafza because of its taste, and in fact Ruafza is not just a drink for many people, it's a emotion for many people that we carry out. Especially guys, I am from South Asian and I also like to drink Ruafza daily in iftar time. So guys, when we compare those two drinks, we are not just comparing them, we are seeing what is their importance. For example, there are modern soda beverages. On one hand, they give us instant refreshment and they give us a great example of marketing. On the other hand, we got Ruafza. Ruafza, what it does, that the most important thing of Ruafza is not its taste but its cultural significance and its traditions. It is used as traditions as early as I have told you in the video also. So what I was saying is that both of the drinks such as soda beverages and Ruafza may feel very good at taste, but they share both different ideas and different ideology and different customs, traditions and different recipes that I am going to tell you in this video. In the end, I would say that people prefer their own drinks based on their own choices. Some prefer fizzy drinks that gives instant refreshment, while others like to have a taste of traditional drink. So one thing is common in all this process, that although and even though there are many things and many beverages that have greater marketing, great money, more money than them, and more packaging, more branding, more labeling, more fans than them, but still Ruafza holds such a significant, important and special place in this world even at current times that the beverages are not able to compare with it, especially in the month of Ramadan. In the end, I just want to conclude that next time when you sit on a iftar table and think about what do you prefer for a drink, then you stop and think for a moment that whether you want to prefer soda, which has a great taste and instant refreshment, or some traditional drinks such as ruafza. The choice is yours, and I am ending this video. I hope you liked it, and this was my first video in my channel, me explaining it personally and clearly about the different opinions. So I hope if you like, and if you want more videos, then you can subscribe and you can always leave a comment. You are always free, and I would always like to respond to your comments. Okay, bye.